Hey guys, Bill Dow here, super excited about this video. And in this video, I want to talk about how PMO managers can stay on top of all the programs and projects within their organization. It's a tough part of the role, I can't stress that enough, but it's extremely necessary to run a world-class PMO. First, a quick introduction. As you know, over the last 20 plus years, I've been a PMO director, PMO manager. I've learned a ton of tricks and tips along the way, and I'm really excited about sharing them today. Today, I'm running my largest PMO to date, 37 employees, over 100 active projects, and one of the best companies in the world. I just love this stuff, and I love sharing this, and so I really want to dive into this topic because it's so important. So over the last 30 years of my project management space and running 10 PMOs, right? I've had some very complex PMOs and with large amounts of programs and projects. I've worked at some big companies with lots of projects and programs going on within my PMOs. I've ran some small PMOs as well, but I really want to buckle down and talk about some of the things that I did to drive and really understand all those programs and projects, right? Over 100 plus projects we have today. So how do you keep on top of those, right? There's no way to go into any of them individually, so it's really a scaling thing. So it's a tough balance because you need to understand the projects that are going on, but you can't go deep enough into the projects where you actually are managing them. So what do you do it, right? Wait, before I go further, I want to ask you a question. How do you keep track of all the programs and projects in your PMO? And more importantly, how do you go and understand exactly what's going on? Okay, so here's what I've done. I've given you some best practices. I want to share some best practices as a PMO leader, PMO director, PMO manager, right? How do you stay on top of everything that's happening in your organization? The first thing you have to do is you have to have some project management software, right? So project management software can help PMO leaders track the progress of their projects, their risks, their issues, their actions, their decisions, right? So there's a ton of software out there. I totally get that, right? I've grown up in the Microsoft shop with SharePoint, Microsoft Project, Project Online, OneNote, right? It's an amazing set of tools. That's where I lean to on my PMOs. But again, the whole point is if you want to stay on top of your programs and projects, you have to have software that's going to allow you to do that. And again, that's a key part of running a successful PMO. Number two, you have to set up a series of check-in meetings, right? PMO managers should set up a series of regular check-in meetings with their project managers to discuss their projects, right? And this is something that you can do weekly, you can do monthly, whatever the cadence works for your organization. But these regular checkpoint meetings are critical to stay on top of what's going on. You can have red status meetings, you can have yellow status meetings. Give me all the projects that are red, give me all the projects that are yellow. But you need that understanding of exactly what's happening in those red and yellow projects, for example, to really help you stay on top of what's going on. Number three, you have to create program and project dashboards. Again, we're a big Power BI shop. I grew up in the Microsoft world, right? But project dashboards give you the visual representation of all the statuses of your projects in your PMO, right? Again, it's going to be very helpful for PMO managers to quickly see how projects are performing, what projects are in red, what are the risks, what are the issues, what are the actions, right? Staying on top of that data because the Power BI and the programs and dashboards will give you that view into it. You can use Tableau, you can use whatever tool you want, but having a series of programs and project dashboards is really going to let you stay on top of the data. Number four, be proactive and constantly listening to your PMO team members, right? PMO managers need to be proactively identifying and addressing problems that their program and project managers are bringing up. This means regularly looking at schedules, regularly looking at their deliverables of their projects, diving in, working with their stakeholders, working with their customers, really diving in and understanding what's happening at the individual project level. Does that make sense? right? Because what do you think, right? These are some of my top tips of what I use to stay on top of the programs and projects within my PMO, and I've done that over the last 20 years. Again, thank you so much for watching. Please comment below. Let me know how you're staying on top of your data. Quick reminder, if you like these videos, you like these topics and these stories, please subscribe, hit the little bell, and I'm making new videos all the time, and I'll see you online. Thanks.